Hello everybody, welcome to Beer Reviews with me, your host Jack, and welcome back to Chicagoland. Tonight we're going to go into a little bit more detail about a local Chicago, or should I say Naperville, is it Naperville, brewery called Solemn, and we have one of their beers right here tonight. This is a double American IPA called Death by Viking, which is quite a fitting name, and some awesome Viking artwork on the front of it. Also got their nice little Solemn Oath cap. See if it focuses. Solemn Oath cap on the top as well. Clocks in a pretty healthy 10% ABV, which is strong even by American standards for a double IPA. So, the Solemn Oath Brewery, like I said, they're based out in Naperville. Started off by a couple of brothers, the Barley brothers, which is fortuitous, right? When one of them went out to go see his brother in San Diego, and they conflabbed, got their heads together, met a brewer from Rock Bottom Brewing, I believe, which is another one in the city. It's like a brew pub in just north of the Loop, is it near Northside, I think they call it. And they kind of came together as a group and decided they wanted to open a brewery. Their sort of focus is producing multiple different variants and styles as frequently as possible, which kind of strikes a bell with me because I do very much the same thing with quite a lot of my beers as well in the brewery. I'm always fiddling around. So they don't just kind of have a standard beer, they always keep mixing it up. As we saw with the Punk Rock for Rich Kids, which we did just before, earlier today in terms of this review, which is a Belgian IPA that they hop different hops in, depending on the batch. There's always a slight variation. So we'll crack this fellow one open and see what we have. I've been looking forward to this. Death by Viking, it's a good name. Whee. As you can probably tell, I am drinking all the hoppy stuff because I have absolutely rammed. You can probably see just there. I've got about 20 bottles of beer to take home, so I'm trying to drink my way through some of the hoppy stuff that probably could be doing to be drunk now, really. So, pouring out into my glassware, we have quite a deep coloured beer there. It's a lovely ruby chestnut sort of colour. Nice thick head on the top of it. I've seen quite a lot of double IPAs from Chicagoland that have been kind of deeper in colour. The Pipeworks Citra beer that we had, that you'll have seen the review of by now, was a very similar colour to this. That it's almost ruby coloured. Lots and lots of malt characteristics going on in there to kind of support the hop content. Nice tight head, like I said. So let's get in there and give it a good old smell. Hello. Yeah, we've really got some dank notes going on there. Got big, weedy, skunky notes. Loads of sweet citrus in it too. You can definitely smell the sort of darker malts in it as well. Some kind of caramel and toffee, sweetening up the profile of the hops a little bit. Nice sweet, like I say, blood orange and juicy oranges and tangerines, nectarines, that sort of thing. Alongside this kind of nice weedy marijuana note and that bit of pine in the background as well. But it definitely smells a little bit sweeter and a little bit more kind of balanced and malt characteristics coming through as well. So, cheers everyone, let's give it a try. Chunky. Big, chunky texture in the mouth, nice carbonation. Lots and lots of malt characteristics for sure. There's tons of toffee, loads of caramel. This is like a nice little nutty graham crackery thing. There's like biscuity flavour in the background as well. But there's no denying that there is a massive hop hit as well. That big dank note just goes wham right the way all across the tongue. You can feel the hop resins on your tongue. That's that slick mouthfeel. Tons of pine, tons of dankness, resinous flavours, and that kind of sweet citrus note, that orange as well, all over the top of it. It's pretty bitter too, which helps to cut through some of the malt characteristics, but like I said, even though it's massively hoppy, it's got a big bitterness. There's tons of malt character in it as well, creating kind of bigger, rounder, like more chunky and rich sort of double IPA. I believe by their own admission as well, because I did read the side of it. Yeah, rich caramel malt sweetness is dominated by a ferocious hop onslaught and resinous bitterness. Yeah, they're pretty much verbatim what I've just been saying, I suppose. And that's cool. That's what they're going for. I like them a bit more juicy. I like the Pipeworks Citra. That was just like hop juice. Gorgeous bit, but this is still a very well accomplished, very well made, rip your mouth apart, bitter West Coast sort of style IPA, and it's going to tick all the boxes if you're looking for a hop hit. Cool beer, awesome name, definitely kind of palate death by Viking for sure, in a cool way as well. Definitely check out some of their stuff if you're around here. They've got a good background, a good history, and like I say, the beers I've tried thus far have been cracking by them, really worth a shot. So please like, favourite, comment and subscribe, and until the next beer review, Cheers, everybody.